Well, it's cold outside. Nothing to do but go on the internet. A lot of you might be wondering why the response that I gave, why that facial reaction. Well, simply put, Apocalypse is a huge villain, and this is the same company that kind of fucked up Deadpool. So, you'll excuse me for my lack of faith. That being said, it's not Singer's fault that, Fox fucked up Deadpool and X-Men Origins and, X-Men 3, because he wasn't involved in those films. But, however, he also really wasn't a part of, well, he wrote First Class, but other than that, he didn't really have a hand in arguably Fox's biggest triumph in years. Anyways, one can only hope that this is at least the First Class cast, and not the OG cast, because particularly I'm hoping that Days of Future Past, basically eliminates the original cast from the timeline, and all we are left with is First Class. This is a big step. I'm honestly anxious for it, but I'm also excited for it, because Apocalypse is huge. He is the villain for the X-Men. Magneto is, their everyday, I'm gonna kill you, bad guy. Apocalypse is the big guy. He's the Doomsday. He's the Galactus. He is a great threat to this world, and the X-Men haven't faced anything like that at all in the past. So this is a huge change, because, if you look at Singer's earlier works with X-Men, X-Men 1 and 2, we would never see, if that was a direct progression, Apocalypse would not happen. Because, the villains for those movies were kind of simple. It's like, oh, it's Magneto, then, oh, it's an evil government organization. At X-Men 3, you have Magneto again, and the Dark Phoenix. But Apocalypse, he's the big guy, he's the big guns. Do you think I've stressed that enough? Anyways, moving on. Also, there's a reported leak of the Days of Future Past spoilers, after credit scene, that ties into X-Men Age of Apocalypse. Now, spoilers. Just, literally, if you don't want to hear it, click out. This is just a rumor. The scene goes a little something like this. Magneto's in the desert. He's on the run from the police. He's hiding out in a shack, and he's eating dinner. This would seem to suggest that he survives Days of Future Past. But he's hiding out in the desert. A meteor or something strikes Earth nearby. He goes to investigate it, and he finds, a creature. That would be Apocalypse. Apocalypse stands up, and Magneto, says, "What are you?" And Apocalypse says something like, "I have crossed rivers of time and space to find you," or oceans of time and space to find you. And Magneto's kind of like, "What?" And then Apocalypse merges with Magneto, and Magneto sort of, has the power seizure that every movie has when somebody becomes uber powerful. And then Magneto sort of looks up at the camera and gets a creepy grin on his face, that Fassbender smile, and cut to black. 2 years later, May 27th, 2016, we will get X-Men, Apocalypse, X-Men Age of Apocalypse. Who knows what it's going to be called. First things first, I think this is a role Michael Fassbender would play well if he, if they stick with that route. Because he does play, the power-soaked Magneto so well. He just plays, the powerful Magneto really, really well, and I think that would be an opportunity for him to shine. On the other hand, can we just get a little bit of maybe accuracy? If we could just get Apocalypse by himself, because Apocalypse by himself is, ridic OP. Whatever. It's just a report. Believe it if you will. Believe it if you won't. Don't believe it. I can't force you to. To me, I put some faith in it. It sounds a little bit like, you can call me naive, but it sounds like something Fox would do. It sounds like something Singer would do. I'm not sure how I feel about it. So, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, actually, before I, sign off. We're always active in the comments, as you might have seen. We love conversing with you guys, and liking and subscribing just tells us that you love the video that much more. So, actually signing off this time, White Sheep.